A customer takes two fixed-rate loans from Megafax, borrowing £4,000 and £12,000 separately, starting in 2018. They repay part of the loans each year in the ratio 1:6, with £3,500 repaid in total in year 1. What is the ratio of the amounts to be repaid at the end of year 4? First, we have the ratio 1:6, which is 7 parts total. If we know that the initial repayment is £3,500, we can find out what one part is. 3,500 divided by 7, which is £500 for one part. That means that if we take this ratio and multiply it by 500 on both sides, we'll have £500 and £3,000. So in year 1, £500 is repaid each time, and £3,000 is repaid each year also. Let's look at the first loan. If we assume that £500 is repaid initially, that's the initial amount, and then £500 that's repaid in year 1. So we've subtracted that from the loan amount. Now let's have a look at how this increases. So if we've got a Megafax fixed rate loan in 2018, that's 0.5% is the interest rate, so the Megafax rate is 2.5%. If it's a fixed rate, that will stay at that rate for the duration. So if we have 100% and we add on 2.5%, we're left with 102.5%. As a multiplier, that's 1.025. So after the first year, we've paid £500 back, then we've got to increase this by 2.5% to account for the interest. That's £3,587.50. The next year, we take that £3,587.50, pay off another £500, and then increase again by 2.5%. And so on. We'll do this for 4 years. So after 4 years, this is the amount that's remaining to be repaid. We've got to make the same calculation now, but for the larger loan. For the larger loan, we start with £12,000, and it's going to be £3,000 paid off each year. The same interest rate as before, so that's going to increase after the repayment by 2.5%. We'll then do that for 4 years until we get the final value. So we have our two final values here. The larger loan ends up at this, and the smaller loan ends up at this. Now let's form the ratio. We've got the small to the large loan. That's going to be 2287.09 to 476.77. And then we'll simplify by dividing through by this. That leaves 1 on the right hand side. And this divided by this is approximately 4.8. So we've got 4.8 to 1 as our answer.